Ew. Jericho Green, I'm back with you again. And that's right, 5,200 troops are being sent to the border. And I'm about to send 1,000,000 tiny little troops all up in your ear hole. So get a towel ready. Now, this has been done before. Bush sent about 6,000. Obama sent about 1,200. But obviously, they were ineffective. Obviously, it didn't fucking work. Because here we are again. Now, I've never heard of, or I don't know of, this ever happening before. I've never heard of 7,000 plus heading to invade our country, heading to break through our border at one time. And there's another little caravan of invaders that has left El Salvador. So this is becoming a thing. So we're sending 5,200 troops down there. Now, what can they do? What can't they do? Now, don't believe the left, because they're telling you them troops are about to get down there and just start spraying and praying. It's not going to work that way. They're there in a very limited capacity, which is a shame. But that could change. But right now, they're just there for logistic support to kind of be back up to the border patrol and kind of keep order. Not even all the troops will have weapons. But that could change if the Secretary of Defense, Mattis, if he decides things need to change, he can do that. And the president has complete control over the army. Now, of course, you need Congress to declare war, but the president can send our military wherever the fuck he wants to send them. So they're sending them down to the border as backup right now. Now, I hope that our troops don't need to get down and use the training that they have. I don't think any decent American wants that. Nobody wants to see these people hurt or killed. But they need to be stopped. Now, I've said before, I'm down for a little tear gas canister play, maybe some pepper spray, some high-powered hoses. I'm down for a little bit of that. When I was in boot camp, we had to go through the gas chamber. We got hit with tear gas, so hey, invaders, you don't got my sympathy on that one. And you know all the zip ties near the America-Mexico border are sold the fuck out. Because the Border Patrol and them troops are not playing. And it's a fucking shame that they weren't stopped before they got here. Mexico, you are fucking useless. You are one of the richest countries down there, and you didn't do shit. You should have just took the fucking doors off the hinges, the gates off the hinges, and helped them through. Welcome them. You should have put down a red carpet. Threw down some rose petals like they did for Hakeem. Like, what the fuck are you there for, Mexico? That's all right. It's all right. The Führer, Daddy Trump, a.k.a. POTUS, will take care of it. You sit the fuck back and watch how it's done. We are not going to let these invaders bust through our borders into America. And that's what they are. Invaders. Okay, you can tell me all the sob stories you want, how they want a better life, and they're fleeing the violence and all that other bullshit. But there are people here in our own countries who are trying to flee violence, who want a better life. Just because you come from a fucked up area does not give you a monopoly on wanting better for your children or working hard. I'm so tired of this shit. Just because you come from a poor country does not mean you work harder than an American. How in the fuck do you think we got this? How do you think this country got so good that these motherfuckers are willing to risk life and limb and rape to get here? That's right. All you fucking soft handshaking millennials who like to use that rape culture bullshit, why don't you look down at the border? Because 80% of the women who come across the border illegally are fucking raped. They take contraceptive before they leave because they know it's a given that it's going to happen. There's your rape culture, you blue-haired motherfuckers. There it is right there. Not on our college campuses. But I digress. So we're not playing, y'all. We sent 5,200 troops down there, but this time they're going to do some good. This time it's going to work. Now, people in the comment sections are talking about, get a couple 50s down there, bombs away. And I know they're joking. I know they're being hyperbolic. But something needs to be done. These people need to be stopped. You are not fucking welcome here. When you're seeking asylum, you seek it at the first country you come to, not the best country you come to, which is us. We're the hottest club in town with a velvet rope out front, and you're trying to sneak around the back to the kitchen. Fuck that. And who I don't hear from, or maybe the media is just not... Oh, hold on, sweetheart. That's the wifey. I'm going to have to call you back. But who I don't hear from, and maybe the media is just not putting it out there, but I don't hear from legal immigrants. People who come from countries so far enough away that they can't just hop the fucking border. European immigrants, Canadian immigrants, Asian immigrants. People who have to wait in line, study, and pay money. You should be most pissed off of all, if I even said that right. You should be more upset than anybody. They're hopping you in line. You should have just took a vacation to Mexico, saved your money, and fucking threw a backpack on with some fucking tortillas and tapatio and came up that way. Not to mention the over 100 ISIS fighters that they found in that group of immigrants coming for a better life. And I can tell after that phone call that the footage is lagging. So if the audio's off when I post this video, I already know. And no, I don't know how to fix it. But anyway, all those people coming up here are not poor, shivering little brown-faced folk that just want a better life. Some of them are, but you're going about it the wrong fucking way. And everybody coming up here in that group is not poor. Because if you remember that bullshit cover on Time magazine of Trump looking down at that little, I don't know what country, from a little South American girl, like, haha, fuck you, you're colored, I don't want you. That was bullshit. Her mother kidnapped her in the middle of the night from her husband and the rest of her kids and paid 6 G's to get here. So don't believe all that bullshit coming from the left. It is an invasion. You are a group of people trying to break through our borders illegally, aka a fucking invasion, and they will be stopped. And I'm sure everybody and their mama is keeping an eye on this situation, including me. So when shit happens, I'll be back to let you know. Now you know how it goes. I try to be done with the left, but they just won't let me. Follow your boy on the Twitters at @Green_Jericho. I'm Jericho Green. I'm out.